What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rhino Review Stuff. I'm Rhino and I review stuff. And today I've got just a cheap little Halloween thingy that I picked up at Walmart over the weekend. In fact, I picked up several of them. I picked up 6. I kept 2 for myself, gave 2 to the kids, and 2 of them are hidden in random places. I was pretty, enamored with these things. They were really inexpensive and they will go perfectly with my Migos. So let's take a look here. We've got these 2 little mini posable skeletons. Check those things out. They are absolutely fantastic, except for the materials. The materials are absolutely terrible. These are not meant to be toys. These are meant to be decorations only. And, the quality of them shows. I'll just turn one over here. Let's read the back. Indoor use only. Pose the skeleton into different positions. This is not a toy. And, you know what? It's actually lasted quite a while in the hands of 2K13, so I think they could be considered a toy. And for $4, that's a pretty darn good deal. For decorative purposes only, indoor use only, not intended for use by children under the age of 14. And I have no idea why. 2K13 is 9, and he has not choked yet. So, yeah, I think they're okay for everybody. But I was just really impressed with the actual quality of these things. So I'm going to go ahead and clip a little clip here. And let's take a closer look, shall we? I want to come in from this side. There we go. And there we go. So I said that the material quality was kind of lacking. And what I mean by that is this is not like a rigid plastic. These are actually like a rubber. And yeah, they do pose. They have lots of articulation here. They've got some nice little ball joints here at the shoulders. However, because, I don't know, maybe the way they were transported, but like they're stiff and stuck and they don't actually move very well. Like, yeah, this shoulder right here, it's not going anywhere. When you do finally get a bone to move in the right direction, it does make a very unnerving popping noise, which I guess is kind of, par for the course when you're dealing with moving bones. But it does, like I said, have some really good articulation. The head here, it is definitely intended to go up and down. And you can see, I don't know if you were able to hear that little pop or not, but yeah, you can get some pretty cool poses out of these guys. The jaw does open again. It made a really horrifying noise. They look awesome. Like, the paint on them is very minimal. They are originally bone-colored plastic or rubber here. And then they just did kind of a light brown wash. And I think it really suits them. They are all completely different. There are several of them that I got that are almost completely brown. And you know what? That's okay. I kept the 2 that I liked the best. He does have some very slight hip articulation here. He should be able to bend over, but he is not really able to do it. The rubber here just kind of does its own thing. So they're floppy. They are not going to be sturdy for very long, but they can be used for some neat little dioramas. These are almost 8 inches tall. They do match up pretty closely to Migos. So if you have a bunch of Migos laying around and you got some extra clothes, you might toss it on these guys, dress them up, and they can be dead characters. I can see some red Star Trek shirts on these guys, and that would be absolutely fantastic. In fact, I got the idea to go to Walmart in the first place to find these from the Migo group, the Migo Ambassadors group on Facebook, and I am very glad I did. I love the way these things look. Obviously, if you remember my old setup, I had several skulls back there behind me, and I think even right now there's like 12 or 13, maybe more different skulls and stuff in my room. Yeah, this is right up my alley. Being a former goth kid, I love my skeletons. And yeah, check this one out. Oh, look at the neck on that one. It is turned in the wrong direction, so he can only turn his head, tilt his head sideways. But even then, it's rubber, so it don't really do too well. So, like I said, this was just going to be a quickie. If you are interested in these things, these are with the Halloween decorations at Walmart. They are $3.98, and for $3.98, you cannot go wrong with it. Like I said, posability is pretty limited just because of the material it's made out of, but they look really cool. And if you're trying to do a diorama or something, you're going to enjoy these and they're going to look great in it. When you can get them into a neat pose, they do stay there pretty well. However, because of the materials, they do fall over pretty well. But $4, I'd say this is worth it. What do you think? Yes, I think I'm totally worth it. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I might jump on here and do a few more quickies like this with the toy videos. Yeah, I miss toys. They're fun. Stay tuned. I got lots of cool stuff coming up. Got a record player behind me. I have had to take the video down twice for copyright claims. And yeah, it's going to be up on Monday, and I'm really impressed with it. For a turntable that does all sorts of neat stuff, you might want to check out that video. As we are, I will see you all later, and goodbye.